Clic-on-Health is a website created by Rochester area librarians and administered by the Rochester Regional Library Council. You can use Clic-on-Health to access information on websites that provide reliable, current, and unbiased healthcare information. If you are a local health professional, consider using the Clic-on-Health for Local Health Professionals page as a gateway to free health information resources, including databases that contain the full text of clinical, peer-reviewed articles and easy-to-understand information for patients. All of the links included here contain trusted sources of healthcare information. You'll find PubMedMedline, which is the database from the National Library of Medicine, containing millions of references to articles published in biomedical and related journals. Many of these articles are available full text, and some are free. This page will provide a link to PubMedMedline and also provide you with information about how to obtain articles when searching PubMed. There's also a link to the National Library of Medicine's Gateway search engine. This will allow you to search across multiple databases available from the National Library of Medicine. A search using the NLM Gateway on genetic testing and newborns produces a result in categories of bibliographic resources, which would be Medline, PubMed journal articles, as well as several databases that have books included. There's also a result for consumer health resources and a series of databases that have other types of information. Consider also the websites listed under the Clinical Practice Guidelines Best Practices page. Here you find several sources of evidence-based practice guidelines, handbooks, summaries by topic, and more. Many of these resources are full text and some are free. Resources such as the National Guideline Clearinghouse is a public resource for evidence-based clinical practice guidelines. You can also locate information from the Best Practices Toolkit, which is a part of the Practice Guidelines, the Registered Nurses Association of Ontario. You can also search through the Cochrane database of systematic reviews. You can search the summaries by topic. And there's also a search engine, the TRIP database, which will search across multiple databases containing evidence-based information. Going down the list, you'll see a link to the Novel New York Health Reference Center Academic and Nursing Allied Health Collection. Novel New York stands for the New York Online Virtual Electronic Library. There are multiple databases available through Novel New York, covering a variety of subject areas. Two of the Novel New York databases are the Health Reference Center Academic Database and the Nursing Allied Health Collection. These databases will be of particular interest to health professionals. They provide access to the full text of articles covering both clinical and consumer health topics. The material is also available in a variety of formats: journal articles, textbooks, videos, and more. The Health Reference Center Academic Database integrates millions of articles from a wide range of full-text nursing and allied health journals, newspapers, magazines, and more. The Nursing Allied Health Collection, with over 4 million articles, is of particular interest to nursing students, physician assistant students, and researchers in allied health fields. Consider taking the short guided tour for the Health Reference Center Academic Database available here. All of the Novel New York databases are available free of charge 24/7 to New York State residents using a New York State driver's license or a non-driver's ID or a public library card. Learn here about how to access the databases using your driver's license or your library card through the Monroe County Library System or the Pioneer Library System. If you do not have a library card, click here to find out how to apply for a card through the Monroe County Library System website or the Pioneer Library System website. Do you have a question or need information about drugs or medications? Here you can review the websites that are included on the Drugs and Medications page. You can select the sites that will allow you to identify a drug, to learn about indications, interactions, or dosage for specific medications. You can also go to these sites for information for herbal medicines and for drug prices. Check out the Consumer Health page. These links provide access to excellent websites that offer information to patients, patient families, and students in a variety of formats and languages. These resources, these databases, are easy to search and are updated on a regular basis. Included is Medline Plus from the National Library of Medicine. You can search on over 800 health topics, drug information, clinical trials, there's encyclopedia, directories of specialists, and so forth. Information is available in Spanish and other languages. There's also the Merck Manual, which is an online version of the textbook. Health Finder, easy to search information from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. The National Cancer Institute is a great starting point if you need information about cancer. There's also available the Genetics Home Reference. It's the online version of textbook and other genetic-related websites. Other information is available. Again, it is geared to the health consumer. NOAA from the New York Online Access to Health Project, clinical trials, SkinSight, which is actually a locally produced database on dermatologic diagnoses, and the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. If you are a school nurse or part of the school health staff, the For Schools School Nurses page will be of particular interest. There are websites here that are kids safe. You can refer your students to these sites. Kids Health also has information for parents. You'll also find the vaccine and immunization schedules from New York State and from the CDC here as well. Another option is to check out the online journals page. This will provide access to full-text articles. Some are free of charge. We have some that are specific to nursing journals, nursingcenter.com, and the online journal of issues in nursing. There's also a really great site, Medscape Nurses Journals and Reference, and again, a lot of this information is available free of charge. Go to the local libraries page, and you can search worldcat.org. This will allow you to search the collections of the local academic and public libraries. WorldCat contains over 1 billion records cataloged by libraries worldwide. It includes books, journals, magazines, videotapes, and much more. You can search worldcat.org to locate materials owned in Rochester area libraries. You can use keywords, authors, combination, and then you can enter zip code, which will allow you to see who within the proximity of the zip code, which libraries own a particular item. I am interested in seeing who owns this particular book. to comfort always. So I'm just going to type those words in, a phrase, and search worldcat.org. And it brings up a number of items. I'm going to just take a look at this first one here, A Nurse's Guide to the End of Life Care. And it tells me within a proximity, this zip code is a local Rochester area zip code, who owns this particular item. And this will work for books, for journals, and more. And you can actually link to the specific library and see if the item is available in the library location. Now, if you're interested in obtaining items located through a WorldCat.org search, you can go to the Monroe County Library System site or the Pioneer Library System site and request information about interlibrary loan. And you can link to that information from the Clic-on-Health page here. Also, keep in mind that Rochester area academic libraries will often allow on-site use of materials. If you check here, the academic library's guest user policies, you'll get an idea in regards to using materials on-site or interlibrary loan access from the different libraries that are in the Rochester area. Also, alumni of colleges and universities in the area may be eligible to use library resources and receive some library services. So if you would check out the library services and resources available to you as a alumnus, you can click here and see what the policies are for different schools. If you're interested in locating information from New York State or other local county sites, click here, and we have a series of links to state public health services, to the county public health departments in the area, as well as county offices for aging. We also have included here links to our Clic-on-Health agency partners. If you're interested in linking to professional nursing organizations, we have put together links to several, local and national, and you can search easily just by clicking on the link. If you're interested in listservs, discussion lists, we also have a link there. There's a link to blogs and discussion boards, as well as the Genesee Valley Nurses Association, the New York State Nurses Association, the American Nurses Association Nursing World website, the National Association of School Nurses, and the New York State Association of School Nurses. Again, all of these will link right out to this professional nursing organizations. And last but not least, check out under Resource Training, Tutorials for Health Professionals. You'll find a series of tutorials here that will help you search the resources that are available through Clic-on-Health. Some of them are produced by the National Library of Medicine, and some of them are specific to the resources that we link to from our local health professionals page. We welcome feedback regarding the Clic-on-Health web page and the resources found there. If you would like to contact us, feel free. You can email Barbara Chambor, bchambor@rrlc.org. If you have any questions or any feedback, we would appreciate hearing from you.